That leaves your winner, the truly amazing ladies bodybuilding physique of Colette Evans.
Hi guys, so just wanted to sort of give you a little show day review of the NPA British Finals. So competed last year in the NPA, managed to win the qualifier at the Mike Williams Classic in Penistone, and also then went on to win the British title for the NPA. So if you're not familiar with the NPA as a federation, just so you know, they're like an all-lifetime natural federation, and I just really liked competing with them, to be honest. This wasn't my first show, so this is technically my third show, and I competed about 8 years ago, and then I competed in the summer with the IFBA, but this was the one where we were like always aiming for from the start of my prep last year. And I said this was the one I wanted to do because I'm quite familiar with it, and I knew they were not a massive federation, but they really cared about their athletes. So I just wanted to give a quick review. I'm going to rate them. So registering for the show was really easy. They don't have a website, that's the only thing. You just contact them through the Facebook page, and then Michael, who's the secretary, messaged you back personally. But throughout the past, even post-show, past 12 months and up to the show, it was really supportive, really responsive, and answered any questions I had, even if there were sort of like things that I thought I should know but I didn't know. It can be quite confusing, to be fair, when you're looking at what category to enter and things like that. So really good support. That's what I said with the NPA, very, very good support and very personable. So the quality of judging and guidance and rules and regulations around the mandatory poses and how to enter, everything is on the NPA Facebook page in the group. So you have to join the group first, and then there's documents in there, and Michael will always send you the details anyway if you can't find them. So the guidance is very, very clear. It tells you what type of sort of like posing suit you can wear for your category. It tells you what the categories are as well. Just really simple and really sort of stress-free, I think. So yeah, really easy. So backstage experience. This is a biggie for any athlete who's competing. And I would say that NPA have won the trophy on this. So in terms of organisation, absolutely nailed it. They've got a dedicated person who's there running around, so the athletes don't have to, so I could just chill, and we knew exactly what was happening. They came backstage all the time, particularly at the British finals. They knew everyone by name, which was very impressive because it's not a massive competition and sort of got loads of competitors. It's sort of like 30-40 competitors. Very, very easy for them to know who's who and where they should be when, and they were very supportive in that respect. So less anxiety, which is what you want when you're competing. So really, really good on the backstage experience. Pump up areas as well, really good. It was held at an arena, so I think I only shared a dressing room with like one other person. So really, really good. And you're allowed to take your coach backstage as well, or your PT, or whoever you want backstage. There were no limits on that, which I know at some shows there is. So that gives you a bit of reassurance when you're sort of new to the sport as well, and it's sort of like maybe one of your first times competing. So again, very, very friendly and very, very supportive. Flow and organisation of the show was really, really good because they had this dedicated person running around. And that is the same person as well, also, by the way, as those at the qualifiers. So again, knew you by name, and they were pretty much bang on with their running order as well. So not really much to say bad about it, to be honest. Just really good and a really good experience backstage. On stage, direction and call outs through your manager poses were really professional, but also Michael's very good on the mic. So it would make you feel comfortable on stage and sort of give people compliments where needed, just to egg them on a little bit.
And once again, quarter turn to the right. Right, audience, Don't go quiet on me here. These two girls are exceptional bodybuilders. We've got 8 more poses. Let's give them some support here. Front double biceps. Colette, you're going to do a side chest with Vincent Away. Right, go on then. Awesome.
It's definitely a federation that supports sort of new competitors, I feel, as well as sort of really experienced ones. And it's just a nice, relaxed show, to be honest. So if you are new to competing, I definitely recommend it. Athlete care is something I feel they're really, really big on in the MPA, and it just shines through in every single stage, from just inquiring about competing to sort of registering for the show and choosing your category, through to the sort of like booking your tan, through to sort of like checking in. Everything is done for you. So really, really good athlete care, which is really important. One thing I'm going to mention about the MPA is they do test for doping, and I got tested, but the lady was very, very nice about it. So basically a wee test, and she does watch you do it, which is a bit awkward with, you know, anyone would find that awkward, but, you know, she was really, really friendly about it. I know the polygraph test as well, so they do actually carry out testing and do that properly on that side of things, because it's a natural federation. That's really important to me, that it is getting actually carried out. So thumbs up from me on that one. So the venue for the both the Mike Williams Classic, which I qualified in Penistone, and also the British finals, really, really good, like really high quality. The stage lighting is also really important when you're competing, so really, really good stage lighting and excellent sound system. You could hear the feedback when you're on stage as well from the judges and sort of like the directions. So very, very good. And I know some shows I've seen which hasn't been as good lighting as what I received, so very impressed with that. Plenty of parking, plenty of sort of seats for anyone who comes to watch. And I would say overall the respect for the competitors and athletes, and also anyone who's attending from the actual federation, was very, very good. Tanning process then, really, really simple. So it's liquid sun rays that the MPA use, and Lee's is very responsive, very, very organised. And to be honest, I went into the venue, didn't have to wait very long. Payment was really easy to do, no problems, really sort of empathetic towards myself and any other athletes. It can be quite an intense process getting your tan done and then going back the next day. Everyone's sort of anxiety, it can be a bit high, and a bit nervous, perhaps if you've not done it before. But yeah, she was really good and really, really friendly. So that leaves me, last but not least, to rate the photography and the video on the day supplied by the federation. So Fivos, who does the video, absolutely excellent. He's one of the best in the fitness photography industry. So I've known of him, obviously, being a photographer myself. I've known him from before, from the past, and I knew he'd do a great job, and he really delivered on that one. So really top quality there. The video last year, I think, was done by someone new. It was okay, better than a sort of doing it on your phone, but I wouldn't say it was as high quality of some of the other shows that I did, but it did suffice. The other thing I would say is like the tripod wobbled a bit and stuff like that from the stage music, so there you go. But it did, you know, sort of do me well in terms of showing me how I performed on stage and my transitions, and has allowed me to sort of come into this year with a bit more feedback on what I can improve on. So I hope you found this review of the MPA British Finals useful, and if you want to see how I get on this year, I'll be doing another review of the Two Bros show that I do in November.